Hi friends! Oh my gosh, okay, so you're seeing everything a little bit backwards, but I just really wanted to get that plan with me out. Not sure when or where this video is going to appear, but I'm filming them all on the same day because right now in the season of life that I'm in, as I explained before, things are just super busy. So lots of videos filmed at once is the way that I'm going to get videos out for you. But I couldn't do a plan with me without going ahead and setting up a planner. So oh my gosh, and just in the nick of time, the last week in July, you know, it's our new planner month for those people who are moving into 18-month or July start planners. I'm so excited to be back. So I'm sure I will have already talked to you about it, but I'm very excited to be back. Okay, so what I have here is some squad fill paper or daily sheets. These are really cool. I'm pretty excited about those. I will probably put some of my neutral ones in there too, but the vibe that I'm going for is a whole like squad planner. And then I have this accessory kit because I'm sure I will need some accessories to go in there as well. And then I have my classic vertical planner, a classic monthly planner, and then a notebook to all Frankenplan together to make the planner of my dreams. And then I think I will probably end up pulling like my wellness planner back in. Although, now I'm thinking, do I, just to kind of like get my feet under me, do I stick with just my few planners at first and then bring things back in? Maybe like when I set up for August. Does this count as my August setup? I think this is going to be like my August planner setup as well. So maybe I'll pull in the month of August as well. I also want to use these covers. It says spread more happiness. I'm sure I will put some sort of a like hardcover on top as well, but it's purple inside. It's so cute. Purple is my fave. And then I was thinking that these discs would look really cute with it, I think. If I don't love it, I can always change it. Black discs would look cute, but I'm not quite ready for black discs. I think that I will be ready for those more as we transition to fall. But this cover is cool because it covers all of the seasons. It's like giving that seasonal vibe that I'm looking for. So I think I'm gonna do this one. Although this one is very summery. Now I'm so confused. Do I do this one and then do this one in August? Okay, I think I might. So hold tight while I grab some. I think I'm going to do black discs with this one. I think it would look really cool and pull everything together. And just because we're like at the last bit of summer, this would be cute. And then do that one as we go to August. I also have a mini. I picked up a mini as well. So I'm thinking about setting this up as well. Do I just use the covers? Because I also really like, I'm using the Pride one. I also really like the dividers of the Pride one. So that's another video though. Let me grab those black discs. Okay, black discs acquired. Super cute. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Love. Okay, and I do need to make some more like planner purchases. I don't know, I've been like kind of MIA, kind of like just in my like own life. I haven't been in my planner, but because this is the Squad Girls one, I want it to be like, I want it to be complete. So I probably will go back and back plan, you know, and it's so fun and therapeutic. But first I'm gonna get this cover on these discs and then we will start filling it in. So let's set this up. Okay, so now we've got our cover, and then I also have my other, just my planner over here that I had been using, just my like other Frankenplanner, so that I can kind of remember the order of how I like things. So, and I mean, there's always room to, oh my gosh, I'm bumping everything right now. Like this video is the first one back, so it's gonna be a little rough. I apologize, but just is how it is. So first we're gonna get our like front pages in here. Okay, and then I'm also going to do, I'm just gonna start with my vertical planner and I'm gonna put July and August in here because again, I want to go back, I totally want to go back and plan more and like, you know, do the things, but I also want to like move forward, but I want it to all be complete. So it'll be more like memory planning for me with July. July for me just feels like it was a total whirlwind. So July and June, honestly, like, oh my gosh. So I promised you I would talk about this. I think this is probably the perfect video to talk about it, but we picked up the cutest, sweetest little baby puppy girl. So we got a puppy on June 9th is when we picked her up. But I feel like July is really when like she started to come out of her shell. Like in June, she was just really like quiet and timid, and I feel like we were just like loving on her and helping her get comfortable and all of that. And we didn't really see as much of her personality as we're seeing now, which is a good thing. Like I'm 100% loving seeing her personality. She's the sweetest. Oh my gosh, I love her. She's very smart. She is mostly well behaved. I mean, she's a puppy, you know, like things happen, but she does a really great job. She's potty trained, but it's a lot of work. It's like having a newborn, and I would say even more so because she, you know, can't tell us what she needs. And so we've got to kind of like respond to that. And like, you know, she had been getting up in the middle of the night. She is now sleeping through the night, which is amazing. Okay, and I like this, but I kind of want to use all Squad Girls dividers if I can. So I could use the third one. I just want to read books and take naps. I think that seems appropriate for my budget section. That's so cute. I love it. Okay. And yes, okay. And it's the journal, so I'm not really like missing a month per se. I do really need to get back on my budget, you guys. Okay, so we got the puppy, and then we also went on a vacation in mid-July. We went to the beach, and I had been kind of talking about this because it had already been booked, but honestly, I have forgotten. I have no idea how, probably I'm still like in pandemic brain, but I had forgotten like how much a vacation takes out of you and like how expensive it is. And we even did things, I think, like as reasonably as possible, because we, you know, we were staying in a beach house, although that part, I will say that part was expensive, but we were staying in a beach house, so we had the ability to cook, we had a kitchen, but even just like buying food when you're on vacation, I feel like is expensive. So the whole thing, like the whole trip was just like super expensive. And so my budget like took a major hit, and I'm just like trying to recover. So yeah, there is that. Okay, so then I'm gonna do a couple of these sheets, like a couple of the regular ones, the neutral ones that I love. And these came out a couple years ago. I don't know if you can still find them in store. I stock up, but they are in the like butterfly extension pack. There was like a butterfly planner that was released, a daily planner, and then there was an extension pack. And then, yeah, then there was the extension pack, and the extension pack is the one that has the neutral sheets in it without the decor on it. And then I'm gonna put, of course, as I put some with decor on it, I'm also gonna put some of these, because honestly, sometimes, especially with daily planner sheets, sometimes I just write on them and I don't like decorate them, and so it's nice to have something that's already decorated. Okay, and then I am going to grab some fill paper. Oh no, this is another planner. No, I'm not. Oh, and actually I'm all done with that one. That is the daily, or no, oh my gosh, the vertical one. Struggle bus with speaking today. Oh my gosh, I think I like completely forgot how to film, you guys. I completely forgot how. But I have missed all of you. I did want to like slightly address something as well. There have been like comments that I've been getting that, you know, I ghost this channel. And I mean, granted, I do take breaks unannounced, but that is really just how I have to function sometimes. Like often it just is what it is, unfortunately. So as much as I wish that I could be here all the time and just like hanging out and filming as much as possible, it's just not always possible for me. Things happen, life happens, life gets in the way, unfortunately, sometimes, and that is just how it is. And unfortunately, or fortunately, either way, I don't really know how to look at it, but either way, my life is incredibly busy and I pride myself when I can post daily. I think that's super awesome. I love being able to do that. This place is one of my favorite places to be, like here on this YouTube channel. But when I can't, like for someone to basically like attack me and say that, like, you know, I've been ghosting you, as much as I love being here, I don't necessarily owe anyone my presence. And those of you who get it will get it. Those of you who understand will be like, yeah, you totally don't. But there will be people who might unsubscribe when I say that, and that's totally fine. I might not be the creator for you, but at this time in my life, I really have to like look at what is best for me, what's best for my family, and really like just take inventory of that. And I will be here when I can be here, and I will not be here when I cannot be here. And it makes me super bummed out when I can't be. I wish I could be here all the time. You know, I, again, love being able to be here with you guys, but there are just moments where I can't. So that is just kind of how it goes. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave my wellness planner out, but I am gonna move over my journal pages because I do love being able to journal like on the go. I think that is super special. Okay, so there is that. And now, oh, I'm gonna need this last divider. Oh yeah, this is cute. Okay, so we'll take that last divider out and put it here. And then I think we will need 2-ish dividers. Okay, so we will put this one. Oh my gosh, these are the bane of my existence. I love that they have the plastic on them to keep them nice, but that actually didn't go too bad. Finding the edge is always such a struggle. Okay, so there's this one. Oh my gosh, it's a full Squad Girl setup. I love it. So now that I have like told you my entire life story, and I guess not the entire thing, the other things that kept me away from here, so it's not just the puppy, but like my kids were home from school, and there's always like just a big adjustment for us with that. I don't know why that happens, but like it's just such a huge adjustment for my kids to be home from school in the summer. I think it's because during the school year they're so busy, and my husband and I both work from home. I'm basically like, you know, an introvert, so I'm like not excited to go places, and my kids like I think want some more of that busy schedule, but I'm just not that mom that's like gonna cart them around to camps. I don't know, like saying that out loud sounds kind of rude, but like I don't want to be busy all the time, so I don't want to create like a busy schedule for my kids all the time. And they do have friends in the neighborhood, which is really nice, like a ton of them, but I don't know, like when my kids are here, it seems like they're fighting with each other and like readjusting, although like I think we've gotten to like a pretty good place where they are getting along right now and doing better, like communicating with each other. But like even teaching those skills, as much as I love my babies, I love them both so much, it takes so much out of me because like I said, I am an introvert. So to have people here 24/7, and like it's totally different, I think, when it's just Brian and I here working and like doing our thing and like being quiet and then going for a walk in the afternoon versus like having to be on. It's really hard for me. So it's been an adjustment for all of us. I think we're kind of getting to a pretty good place with it. Yeah, we're getting there, and it's gonna continue to be an adjustment, I think. But yeah, we'll just take it one day at a time. So summer happened. Oh, and then so I talked about my grandmother passed away. And then recently my grandfather, that was my grandmother on my dad's side. And then recently my grandfather on my mom's side passed away. So we have been dealing with that and planning his memorial and like doing all of that. We also had another death in the family that I'd rather not discuss. So just a lot of like big kind of heavy things. I've been mourning a friendship, and if you know, you know. I'm not really going to talk about that publicly, but really kind of mourning that as well. And yeah, that has kept me from posting. Like, I want to say, oh yeah, I'm just as good as I always am, and you know, it's not affecting me, but it totally is, especially because it's just a hard thing. Nobody really tells you how to navigate all of that. So yeah. But here I am. I am excited to be back in the planner land. I'm excited to think about like Go Wild again. I think last year they announced and tickets went on sale around November. So we're getting into that season again. Like, we're inching closer to that. I can't wait to see where that's happening. And if you don't know what Go Wild is, it's like a big planner conference that happens in a different location every year. You can check out their YouTube channel, their Instagram page, and learn more about it if you don't know about it. It is spendy, I will say, but 100% worth it in my opinion if you can make it happen. Okay. But that is my classic Frankenplanner for right now. So let's kind of walk back through and see what we've got going on. We have 2 months of my vertical planner. Super cute. It's going to be interesting seeing all of the like same dividers. And then I've got like my home planning stuff behind it. So we've got chores, meal plans. This is my budget section, projects. And then behind that, we have daily. So this is like the very end of my personal planner. So we've got daily, a couple of daily sheets, and then we've also got some notes sheets. And then this is my social section, and that is both for my, I've kind of smashed together my personal as well as my career. I do social media marketing in my career as well, but really I do so much of that digitally. I think I just really need a space to write down notes and reminders here, so the monthly will work just fine. And then we have the month of July and August. I also have some creative overview sheets that I got in a cloth and paper subscription box a few months ago. I canceled that a couple months ago, so it's probably been like 3-ish months. I don't remember what month that came in, but there's that. So July and then August. And then I also have these client request sheets. So these are, I use these for brand deals and that kind of thing. And I do have a couple of those in the works, so that will be perfect to have in here. And then I also have just like my wellness section, but for right now, I just have a bunch of journaling because I feel like that's kind of what I need with kind of all the heavy stuff and like the busy schedule and the lack of sleep. My mental well-being took kind of a hit. So, you know, checking in and journaling definitely really helps. And I love these just checking in sheets, and then all the feels, so like mood tracking as well. So that is my current Frankenplanner setup. So happy to be back. I'll also be back on Instagram as well, so you can find me over there. And yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, if this is your first time seeing me, thank you so much for showing up and being here. You guys are wonderful. And here is your internet hug for the day. If you are new or returning, everybody deserves an internet hug. I also have some new projects in the works, at least one, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I can't say, well, I can, it's my project, but I don't want to say too much about it just yet, but that will be, I think, happening sometime in October, so subscribe here, follow me on Instagram for all the details about that. If you're looking for affiliate links or coupon codes, you can find all of those down below if you are doing any planner shopping. And then if you would like to find me anywhere else, again, you can find me over on Instagram at creatinginchaos_official, and on Threads on Instagram, or on Threads at creatinginchaos_official. I am on Twitter, but I don't use it. And I think I have a Facebook like page. It's called Creating in Chaos, so you can find me there. I don't really post there, but you know, I'm around the interwebs. So hoping to start in on TikTok as well, or shorts or something like that. So You can follow me on TikTok. I think I'm Creating in Chaos Official or something like that. All of my handles will be linked down below. So thanks again for being here. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.